I hope that I can have kids one day, and I hope I can have them in love, and I hope that I can be a part of a family that, breaks generational curses and just like moves forward and does new things and raises our kids better than we've been raised, and all the beautiful things, and it's happening, and I can't believe it. Loving, and my kids are obsessed with him. I'm just a background, like I'm an extra.
The word on the street is that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are not stopping their journey together anytime soon. People are saying that Rihanna might be expecting their third child. It looks like making music and albums is not what she's thinking about right now. Instead, it seems A$AP Rocky would love to have more kids, and Rihanna is happy to try for more because she really hopes to have a daughter. She wants to keep trying for a baby girl and doesn't plan to stop until she gets one.
One thing you can't do.
So far, have daughters.
You can't do it.
I mean, so far. I'm batting at a 75% for a boy next time, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed.
If you've spent time on social media in the last few years, you've probably noticed how much Rihanna's fans have been asking her for a new album. They've been doing this for a long time. Rihanna has told everyone that she still thinks about music, but it looks like her family is more important to her than anything else right now. Back in 2020, when someone asked her if she was working on new songs, she said that she couldn't tell anyone when her next songs would come out, but she was working hard on making music. She said she doesn't want her albums to be just one idea or follow a set pattern. She just wants to make songs that are good, and if she likes them, she'll share them with everyone. But as I mentioned earlier, she has other things that are more important to her. Not long after she said this, she told everyone that she and A$AP Rocky were going to have their first child. She had the baby in May 2022, and many people were really happy for her. They thought she would go back to making music after having her baby. But then, she surprised everyone during her Super Bowl show by showing that she was pregnant again. Her announcement was the most talked about moment of the night. That's when people started to think that maybe she's finished with music for good and wants to focus on being a mom full-time. But here's something even more interesting. Rihanna said that she didn't plan to tell everyone about her second pregnancy during the show. She knew that people would have a lot to say when they found out she was pregnant again without releasing new songs. But the outfit she chose for the performance didn't fit because of her growing belly, so she had to go on stage and perform with her baby bump in plain view.
Were you nervous at all about the reveal or what? Look, I see you.
Here's the thing.
Look.
I did what I had to do, right?
Uh-huh.
My jumper couldn't zip up.
So I guess we're gonna be out.
No one knew I was pregnant. I just told my stylist, make sure it's stretchy. So the undergarment was stretchy and this was baggy, but
Right.
the zip, it just stopped right there. So it had to be what it had to be.
No, this is what it is. This is where I'm at.
While many people were overjoyed for Rihanna, there was a group of fans who felt they had the right to be upset about her second pregnancy. These fans expressed their disappointment quite loudly on social media, with some going as far as to publicly criticize her. A few commented that her pregnancy was a hindrance to her delivering a top-notch performance, while others were openly unhappy about her having more children with A$AP Rocky, especially considering some past remarks he made that were not well received. In response to the backlash, Rihanna took a step back, choosing to share less about her personal life, as the online environment was becoming increasingly negative. This approach continued until recently, when she made a trip to India for a very special occasion. She was invited to perform at a pre-wedding ceremony for Anant Ambani, the youngest son of Mukesh Ambani, who is known as the richest man in India. For this performance, she was reportedly paid $9 million. The Ambani family is famous for their extravagant wedding celebrations, which often become the talk of the town. For example, in 2018, they paid Beyoncé $4 million to perform at Isha Ambani's pre-wedding event. Now, returning to Rihanna's recent performance, she took the stage and delivered her first major performance in nearly 8 years. She appeared to be genuinely enjoying herself, which was a delight to see. However, during the event, some attendees noticed a slight baby bump, leading to speculation that she might be expecting once again. This sparked a reaction from certain fans who felt entitled to pass judgment on her personal decisions. These fans voiced their opinions quite vociferously because they believe they have a say over what she does with her body. Following her performance, Rihanna and her best friend went live on Instagram. During the live session, someone asked her about her new album. Rihanna, appearing to be upset by the question, exclaimed, "Who said new album? BLOOD of Jesus," before she looked away from the camera.
Where's the album, guys? Just relax.
Who's her album?
Just be cool.
Jesus.
Just be cool. Guys. One thing at a time.
Somebody always gotta sit there and do the dog ball album.
One thing at a time.
Someone commented, "Rihanna, please save the drama for another day because I can't take it anymore. You can't keep teasing us and then act like we're the ones with the problem." On the other hand, there were people who were genuinely happy for her. Rihanna has mentioned many times that she really hopes to have a daughter. She loves her sons, but she has always wanted a daughter as well, and she's determined not to stop until she has one. A person close to her shared with US Weekly, Rihanna loves her boys, but she would be thrilled to have a daughter someday. She's always wanted a big family, so this is something they've talked about. Rihanna herself talked about this in an interview with Access magazine, saying she's hoping for a daughter the next time she's expecting.
One thing you can't do.
So far, have daughters.
You can't do it.
I mean, so far. I'm batting at a 75% for a boy next time, so we'll just like keep our fingers crossed.
As soon as rumors started swirling about Rihanna possibly expecting another child, social media was abuzz with opinions. One person commented, "I can't believe Rihanna might be pregnant again instead of releasing that album we've been waiting for." Another person noted, "It looks like Rihanna's pregnancy means we won't be seeing her perform live shows for a while." The talk among fans is that Rihanna is hesitant to share news about her pregnancy because she's aware of how intense and demanding some fans can be. They really want her to release a new album quickly. Her social media was so overwhelmed with messages about the album that A$AP Rocky felt the need to step in. He reassured everyone that she is indeed working on her music, asking for patience and space so she can focus on her personal and professional life.
Tell Rihanna to the album because
we love you, A$AP. We love you.
It seems that there might be quite a stir when people find out that Rihanna's third baby might not be her last. She's actually thinking about having a really big family. Rihanna doesn't have a specific number of children in mind. She grew up in a big family herself and has longed for the same. She confirmed this during her interview for her British Vogue cover story last year, where she expressed her desire to have many children. She said, "I'm ready for whatever. I hope for more kids. It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. I'm just open to whatever God has planned for me." Rihanna is embracing motherhood without reservations, despite some trying to make her feel guilty about it. But she's also become more private about her pregnancy details because of the toxic reactions. As for A$AP Rocky, he's on board with the idea of a large family, even if it means having more kids than he originally anticipated. Now, as usual, people have their own opinions about this. One person said, "You all are being unfair. She's been releasing music since she was about 14. Let her live her life. If she wants to start a family, that's her choice." Another person criticized those who were negative about her performance at the pre-wedding event, saying, "Let's not discredit Black women like Rihanna because music isn't their priority right now. She's had 2 kids one after the other and hasn't performed without being pregnant in 8 years. She enjoyed her performance, but to say she's never been a performer is just not true." But I'm curious to hear what you think. What are your thoughts on Rihanna keeping her third pregnancy under wraps? And do you think she and A$AP Rocky will pause on having more kids anytime soon? You know what to do. Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to click here to watch another very interesting video.